welcome to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Today we're in the utility room because this is where my egg incubator is. Now, I said in a previous video that I was probably going to let the chickens hatch the eggs, but I had so many eggs they weren't hatching them, and I got a brand new thermostat installed on my incubator. So we're just going to load the eggs into the incubator, and we filled it up. Whether there's one space left, but we filled it up. And I'm going to go ahead and just let the incubator try hatching these eggs. Unfortunately, I had a big fail last time because the thermostat failed. It wasn't the eggs, it was the thermostat, because I have two incubators. One was I was using as an incubator, the other one I was using as a hatcher. So this time around, with a new thermostat installed, there's a video on installing the thermostat, so check out that video. I went ahead and loaded the eggs with just chicken eggs, and we'll go ahead and we'll candle them tonight. This is I didn't bother washing the eggs off because when the chicken lays the eggs, there's a bloom that covers it's called a bloom. It's a film that covers the egg when the chicken lays it, and what it is, it's an antibacterial coating that kills all bacteria from getting into the egg. So I mean, the egg's going to be soiled naturally when it's in the nest anyway, so it is what it is. I have them on an automatic egg turner. We have 40 eggs in here. 40 eggs. So we'll see what my success rate is going to be. So I just got to put some fluid in the reservoir to keep the moisture content up, and we'll go from there. So the eggs are loaded, the incubator's on. We set it at 99.5 degrees Fahrenheit, and we'll be back in a week and candle the eggs. Hi, I'm 1 week after putting the eggs in the incubator. Sorry about the background noise. My wife is doing laundry. Since we're in the laundry room, there's going to be some background noise. So I'm going to candle the eggs and show you the difference between an egg that's fertile and an egg that's not fertile after 1 week, 7 days of being in the incubator. So let's look. Ooh, that's got a lot of mass behind it. Look at this. This egg has mass behind it. That's viable. That one has, this one, the light shows through. This does not look like it has anything going on in it. I would say that's an unfertile egg. Would you? Okay, I candled all 40 eggs, and I have 3, 6, 9, 11 that showed, didn't show any signs of development in them at all. But I have this many eggs that are fertile. There's definite growth in there. So I would say this is a high success rate as far as fertile versus non-fertile. Now we'll see what the success rate is on hatching. It's almost time for the baby chicks to start pipping, zipping, and hatching. I can actually hear some of them starting to peep inside the eggs. And so we'll sit here and wait for the pipping, zipping, and hatching to begin. Okay, we got this egg that's pipping, and we got that egg that's pipping. If you look right at the top of the egg there, you can see where it's pipping. And there's one that hatched. And then there were 3. got one more baby hatching. That would be a total of 7 eggs hatched out of 40. For me, that's an acceptable percentage rate. So, to recap, all I did was collect the eggs out of the nest. I did not wash them. I just stuck them straight into the incubator and just left them alone in the egg turner for 18 days. In the last 3 days, I took them out of the egg turner, laid them in there so they could lay still, and the chicks inside the egg can rotate into position and start their pipping, zipping, and hatching. I moved the other chicks. There were 6 of them that had already hatched on the 21st day. When you're hatching chicks, don't count the first day that you actually put them in the incubator. Day 1 will be the following day. And then it's typically 21 days after that. Some arrive a little bit earlier, some arrive a little bit later. We're going to leave these eggs in here up to a week and give them a chance to go ahead and hatch if they're still viable. These are all the eggs I candled, and they all showed growth in them. But typically you'll have some eggs, the chicks that die inside, and some chicks die while hatching and some die after hatching. So right now we have 6 in the 6 in the brooder, and we have 1 in here, and this one's a day late. This is the 22nd day, and then we'll just keep watching it for the rest of the week. I will give you an update later on the success rate, the final success rate of the chicks. But I really want to get to this incubator, get it cleaned up, and get some goose eggs in here. I have 12 eggs that a goose is not sitting on, and another goose is sitting on her eggs, so I just want to make sure I get enough baby goslings hatched this year. Because these chicks and ducklings and goslings are income for my hobby farm. It helps me buy the animal feed I need to sustain a low budget hobby farm here. So that's it on incubating eggs. I'm glad you guys joined me on my journey, this long adventure through the whole process. This is my 2nd attempt this year, and a little bit more successful. I will be filling the incubator up again. All the chickens are now in egg production, so I'll be able to get more eggs in a shorter period of time to increase the viability and the success rate at hatching later in the year. So stay tuned. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.